Many people will remember the popular national TV show, That's Incredible, that aired in the 1970s and 80s. That's Incredible purchased 2 video stories that I originated here on local TV. YouTube is currently airing one of the stories about a Wisconsin boy who fell through the ice and survived after being submerged and trapped in freezing water for 20 minutes. You will see Darvin Miller alive 2 weeks later and hear me congratulating him, and then see him as a young man on a That's Incredible reunion show. Fasten your safety belts. This ancient story is still an emotional roller coaster.
Congratulations. I'm glad you made it. That's great.
I tried.
We'd like to welcome you to our That's Incredible reunion special. In this next hour, we'll be seeing some incredible new stunts and new stories, and we'll take a fresh look at some of our favorites from the past.
These 4 young people have an incredible bond. All 4 drowned in freezing water and were brought back to life after long periods underwater. Tonight, we're going to see their incredible stories and learn about the new medical discoveries that saved their lives. Our most recent case occurred just last December. 11-year-old Alvaro Garza Jr. fell through the ice into the Red River near Fargo, North Dakota. According to his mother, he was underwater for an hour and 10 minutes.
Doctors at St. Luke's Hospital put Junior onto a heart-lung bypass machine to revive him.
Well, Mrs. Garza Jr.'s near tragedy happened just a few months ago. How's Junior doing now?
Great.
Good. He's recovered fine and
Yeah.
going back to school and.
Yeah, he's going back to school and playing football next month.
Jimmy Tontlowitz's story began along Chicago's lakefront on a freezing January afternoon. A passerby has alerted authorities to a man struggling in the icy waters. By the time Terrence Tontlowitz is rescued, he has been in the water for nearly 15 minutes.
Horrified rescuers realized that Terrence was not alone when he fell into the water. His 4-year-old son, Jimmy, is trapped beneath the ice.
A helicopter arrives carrying divers Peter Tomaskowitz and Robert Williams. They plunge immediately into the forbidding water, but Jimmy has been submerged for more than 20 minutes.
Minutes tick by with no sign of the boy or the divers. Suddenly, Jimmy is found and brought to the surface.
Jimmy is already clinically dead. Paramedic Daryl Namick begins life-saving procedures to revive him.
The child had a cardiac arrest and was suffering from hypothermia. And we tried to resuscitate the baby as best we could. And efforts at this point seemed to be hopeful.
Jimmy was rushed to Chicago's nearby White Hospital.
There really wasn't much more to be done. It was just continue the CPR, and we shocked him repeatedly. We had rewarmed his body temperature, slightly, but it was significant enough that he could maintain his rhythm.
It seemed like a miracle. Within 3 weeks, Jimmy was actively involved in physiotherapy with no sign of the brain damage that can follow even brief periods without oxygen.
The freezing water in which Jimmy drowned had lowered his body temperature to a point that lessened his brain's demand for oxygen.
Darvin, you're the senior member of a very exclusive club. Can you tell us as much as you can about that day when you fell through the ice?
Okay, well, it was a cold day. It was in wintertime. It was December 13th, 1979. Well, I got dared to go across the ice, and I take dares all the time, so I said, okay. And, well, when I crossed the ice, I fell through. And then the firemen were there, and I was, in the water underneath already. And I seen a ladder faintly because they had it across the ice like this. And then after I seen the ladder, then I passed out. I don't remember anything else.
It took rescuers more than half an hour to pull his body from the water.
Although Darvin had no pulse, no heartbeat, and no respiration when rescued, Doctors at a nearby hospital managed to revive him with electrical and chemical stimulation to his heart.
Congratulations. I'm glad you made it. That's great.
I tried.